for our
My
ancestors.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole
future
worlds have been
seems
built.
so
Responding kind. My
clear.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have need of me. How can I help? What needs to be done? The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are the harbingers of death. We are the messengers of doom.
The ignorant humans are here.
We are taking damage.
Many are called, few survive.
Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Command me to build. Incoming enemy fire. You will have what you
We
require.
are the harbingers of death, herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We are taking damage by fate just as we shape it.
The future is clouded and uncertain. The runes have been cast.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. See their destruction!
Worlds have been built.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. The we approach the designated target. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation have been built. Shall I play
The enemy
music
cannot
here, then?
hide from my sight.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We hold the objective. Wraithbone. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I
Shall I
play music
divine your
here,
next
then?
move?
We are the harbingers of death.
Just as we shape it. We are taking damage. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We return to defend the craft world. It is now.
Here it is, the mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
My music is a
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are the harbingers of death. We are the messengers of doom. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
My music is a pillar upon which whole world has been built.
How can I help?
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have walked the path less traveled.
For much of the Dark Crusade, great fleets plied the orbital lanes above the battlefields of Crusade.
We seek the adventure that only
Naturally.
war can command me to build. We walk the path less traveled, silent and swift. You called us back, silent and swift. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Well done. My powers
Return the
are
human
yours
to the
now.
webway assembly.
Command me to build. Command me to
One of
build.
the human servitors has arrived at the webway assembly, but more are
Nothing
needed to make
remains
use of this
unchanged by the
place.
music of creation, silent and swift. You have need, silent and swift. We move effortlessly. We return to defend the craft world. We move unseen.
Well done.
Their blood
Return the
will
human
be
to the
spilled.
webway assembly.
We return to defend the craft world. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Silent and swift.
One of the human
We have
servitors has
traveled
arrived
much
at the
darker
webway
paths.
assembly,
Command me to
but
build.
more are needed to make use of this place.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Incoming enemy fire. We will fulfill our duty. We have traveled much darker roads. We move
One of the
unseen.
human servitors has
enemy
arrived at
cannot
the webway
hide from
assembly,
my sight.
but more are needed to make use of
We
this
are
place.
under enemy fire.
Well
Can we
done.
help?
Return the
Closing
human
in
to
on
the webway
objective.
assembly.
You cannot imagine what we have seen.
The
with our
random
eyes.
hand of fate delivers me to you. The logic is clear. The path is clear to me.
It is the best course of action.
Incoming enemy
All
fire.
is clear to me now.
Command me to build. We are taking damage. We seek the adventure that only war can.
As you wish.
One of the human servitors has arrived at the
We will
webway
fulfill
assembly,
our duty.
but
We
more
return
are
to
needed to
defend
make
the
use of
crawl.
this place.
Eldar must answer the call. To build. I will command me to build. My music is a pillar. What would you have us do? Worlds have been built. You called us back.
My powers are yours now.
Their death comes as prophesied.
We walk the path less traveled. Their blood will be spilled. Command me to build. The Wanderers have returned.
We have enough of the humans to retrieve their
Silent and
databanks.
swift.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Our mission. We walk the path less traveled. My music is a pillar. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We walk the path less traveled. We are shaped by fate just as we shape. And I respond in kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The future seems so clear.
We return to defend the craft world. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar. The humans have ignored our warnings, and for that,
We are the
they
harbingers
must
of
be
death.
exterminated. Upon which whole
We exist
worlds
to
have been
avenge our
built.
sisters.
Shall I play the music here then? We hold the objective. Danger has found us. You will have what you require. We seek the adventure that only
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We exist to avenge our
my music
sisters.
is a pillar upon which whole
All
worlds
fear
have
the
been
voice
built.
of death. We are the harbingers of death. We are the messengers of doom.
The enemy cannot hide from my
We
sight.
hold the objective. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
The runes, what needs to be done? I am sure of the outcome. I will join the dance of death.
We are shaped by
The
fate.
future is clouded and uncertain. Victory is our fate.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may call forth the wraith burn.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are under enemy fire.
What needs to be done?
You have need. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Many are cold.
The future
survive.
seems so
All
clear.
fear the voice of death, calling to them. Many are cold. Few survive.
This place. Shall I divine your next
We are the
move?
messengers of doom.
The future seems
Many
so
are cold.
clear.
Few survive.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
We
it.
exist to
We are
avenge our
taken
How
down.
can I help?
Our cries herald
My
the coming of
powers
great
are yours
pain
now.
for our enemies. Our cries herald the coming of
The
great
future is
pain for
clouded
our
and
enemies.
uncertain. Nothing is hidden from my sight. Show them the face of their destroyer. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Many are cold.
The
Few
future is
survive.
clouded and uncertain.
We return to defend the craft world. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You called us back. My music will shape the wraith burn.
Shall I divine your next move?
We walk the path less traveled. Let us hunt.
I knew you would have need of me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Naturally.
We return to defend the craft world. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
The enemy is upon us.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
The wanderers have returned. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Show me a place where the treasure has found us. Of the Eldar.
How can I help?
We walk the path less
I
traveled.
knew you would have need of me. Follow my kin. Yes, that is the way. Shall I divine?
We are the harbingers of death.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
You have need. We strike without fear or hesitation.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Now many are called. We are the harbingers of death. We are facing our lives while becoming a great pain for our enemies.
My powers
The
are
adventure that only war can bring. Let us hunt.
stand fast, my kin.
I will
What
call
needs to be done?
we live to move. We can be there instantly. You cannot imagine
What
we've
needs to
seen
be
with
done?
our eyes.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are called to battle.
The mists of space
Strike
and
quickly,
time
while our
retreat
enemy
from my
slumbers.
mind.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. This world moves
The random hand
so
of fate
slowly.
delivers
What
me
do
to
you
you.
know of war? Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We appear where commanded. We are on our way. We sin, then disappear. We sin, then disappear.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
With incoming enemy fire. The crowd fills the air, responding kind.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The path is clear to me. Victory is our fate. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Phase of our existence. To battle. Quickly, take us to the battle. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Silent and
What
swift.
needs to be done?
Shall I play the music here then?
My powers are
Quickly,
yours now.
take us to the battle. We can be there instantly. Space Marines are here. Then disappear. We live to move. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We live to move. Incoming enemy fire. What do you know of war? We sin, then disappear. To battle! What do you know of war?
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. I
We
go
are the
to
harbingers
war.
of death.
We return to defend Kharkov. Shall I music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate, just chaos and I responding. We are taking damage. Command me to build. Command me to build.
We are the harbingers of the coming of great pain.
The great has found us. We are under. We are shaped by fate,
Our
just as we
cries herald
shape
the coming of great pain for our enemies. All fear the voice of death calling to them.
on which whole worlds have been built.
We are the harbingers of death.
I will bring forth evil.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We are shaped by fate, just as we shape it.
It was during the Horus Heresy that the influence of chaos
We are shadowy death. We sting, then
The
disappear.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Command me to build. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Their death is assured! Naturally,
The enemy is upon us. We return to defend the quickly.
nothing is hidden from my sight.
Shadowy death. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our
The
eyes.
future seems so clear.
Danger has found us. We will fulfill our duty. We are shaped by fate. The enemy is upon us.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
You have need.
How can I help? What needs to be done?
We live to move. We are under enemy fire. What do you know of war? We seek the adventure that only war can.
My powers are yours
Command
now.
me to build.
We are the harbingers of death.
You will have what you require. Guardian squad, ready.
I knew.
The crossroads seized me and I respond in time. You called us back.
Shall I divine your next move?
We return to defend the craft world. We move unseen.
We are the harbingers of death. You have walked your path. We are the messengers of doom. You have walked many a cold. Now we must survive. Our cries herald the coming of great pain.
Danger
How I
has
help?
found us. Strike quickly while our enemies want us. Success. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Many are cold. Few survive.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We walk the path less traveled. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We move through the warp. With it, take us to the battle. We seek the adventure that only war can. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
You must kill more of them.
Naturally.
We live to move. We sin, then disappear. Quickly, take us to the battle. We move to the war as it moves through us. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. How can we help? With haste. Danger has found the path less traveled. We move effortlessly. We move effortlessly.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are the messengers of doom.
My powers are yours now.
What do you know of war? A fast strike in and out. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We yearn to wander.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are the messengers of doom.
What do you know of war? We appear where commanded. Quickly, take us to the battle. Our mission is successful. We are on our way.
All fear the voice of death, calling to
Quickly,
them.
take us to the battle.
Our cries herald the coming of
You
great
have need.
pain for our enemies.
We move unseen.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We appear where commanded. We walk the path less traveled. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We move through the warp as
We are the
it moves through
messengers
us.
of doom.
You called us back. Has found us.
Our cries herald the coming
wanderers
of
have
great
returned.
pain for our enemies.
We move through the warp
All
as it
fear
moves
the
through
voice
us.
of death, calling to them.
We walk the path less traveled. Quickly, take us to the battle.
All fear the voice of death, calling to them.
Just a few souls more.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
We are the messengers of doom.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We seek the adventure that only... Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We move through the warp as it moves through us.
Nothing is hidden from my
We
sight.
seek the adventure that only war can bring. Objective sighted. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Take us to the battle. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. What do you know of war? We return to defend me and I respond in kind. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We move through the warp as it moves through us. The enemy is upon objective. Incoming and right in and out. To battle. To battle. What do you know of war? The great enemy. Commander. What do you know of war? This world moves so slowly. We are shadowy death. Chaos sighted. We are under enemy fire. Incoming enemy fire. Quickly, take us to the battle. What do you know of war? This world moves so slowly. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a
We
pillar
are the
upon which whole
harbingers of
worlds
death.
have
We
been
exist
built.
to avenge our sisters. All fear the voice of death, calling to them.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
All Eldar must answer the call. We cannot fail. We cannot fail. Closing in on the objective.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are the harbingers of
The
death.
enemy is near.
My music
We
will
are
shape the
under enemy
rainbow.
fire. We are under enemy fire.
My music will shape the wraith.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. All fear the voice of death, calling to them.
We are
Success.
shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Many are cold, few survive. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Command me to build.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. Our cries herald the coming of great
We are
pain
shaped by
for our
fate
enemies.
just as we shape
Our
it.
cries herald the coming of great
My music
pain
is a
for our
pillar upon
enemies.
which whole worlds have been built.
You have walked your path, now we must walk. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
We are here to
Our
fulfill our
cries
duty.
herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Our mission, danger, has found us. What is your wish?
We exist to avenge our sisters. We are the messengers of doom. We will follow your commands. You have but to ask. Swiftly, sisters! You have but to ask. Many are cold, few survive. Do not keep us waiting. No enemy can stand before our blades. Our cries herald the coming of
Danger
great
has found
pain
us.
for our enemies.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Our mission is success. The enemy
Take me
is
to
a
where
prime
I may
taking
fulfill the
damage.
wraith burn. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Show me a place
We
that is ready to
avenge our
receive the gift of
sisters.
the Eldar. Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the wraith burn. Show me a place that
We
is ready
exist
to
to
receive
avenge
the
our
gift of
sisters.
the Eldar.
We will follow your commands.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here?
Many are cold, few survive. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day. Our cries herald the coming of great pain
Success.
for our enemies.
We are taking damage. What would you have us do?
We exist to avenge our sisters. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We are the messengers of doom. We exist to avenge our sisters. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
All those
We are
that
here to
oppose the
exact
Eldar
harsh
shall
vengeance.
feel my wrath. The runes of
future seems so clear.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Upon arriving on Cronus, General Lucas Alexander became Governor Mil.
We are called to battle. Quickly, take
Your
us to the
bravado
battle.
is tiresome and predictable,
We appear where
human.
commanded.
I am not the
Our
one
cries
fated
herald
to
the
die
coming of
on
great
this day.
pain for
I
our
don't
enemies.
believe in
back.
fate, witch. My emperor and my men are all I
Danger has
need to
fell on
defeat
our
you.
way.
Eldar, and I look ready for war.
We sting,
First
then
company,
disappear.
hold the enemy
Danger
back, no
has
matter the
found us.
cost.
Command me to build. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
My powers
The
are
craft
yours
will
now.
sings to me and I
The
respond in
future
kind.
seems so clear.
The craft world sings to me and I respond to build. The
We will
craft world
protect this
sings to
area
me
with
and I
our
respond
lives.
in kind. We have been
The
built.
random hand of fate delivers me to you.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Command me to build. Command me to build. We live to move. Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. You are shadow.
Naturally,
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. My music is a pillar upon which are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which all worlds have been built. You are shadow.
I knew you would have need of me. My powers are yours now. For our ancestors, it is the best course of action.
Get more firepower on
Their
that
defeat
position.
is not a matter of when, but how. So
We
clear.
return to defend the craft world. Let us hunt. What do you know? We seek the adventure that only war We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. What do you know of war? We appear where commanded. We are on our way. This world moves so danger has found We are called to battle.
Liberators, the enemy has made it to the northern shore. Redeploy to
battle.
drive them back.
We are on our way. Damage. We appear where commanded. We are called to damage.
There is their final bastion. We must take it for the craft world.
Incoming enemy
No
fire.
alien leaves here alive, men. Open fire.
What needs to be done?
all you wish, human.
They
Your
cannot
end
escape
is
their
at hand.
fate.
Although the local workers never realized it, the mine...
Vipers ready to sting. Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We live to move. Strike quickly while our enemies approach. We appear where commanded.
We are ready to deliver death
You
to
call
the
us
enemy.
incoming enemy fire.
How can I help?
Silent and swift. Strike quickly while our enemies
Vipers will bring
slumbers.
quick death
All
to the
feel the
enemy.
voice of death calling
What
to them.
needs to be done? I knew you would have need of me. I am sure of the
Danger
outcome.
has found us to move. Orcs approach. A fast strike in and
Our
out.
cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day, here to exact harsh
Our
vengeance.
minds work
The
as one.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
It is easily done. Vipers ready to sting. It will be Vipers
fire.
We walk our random hand of fate delivers
The
me
time
to
for
you.
war is nigh.
Vipers will bring quick death at your service. Vipers will
I
bring quick
sense the
death to
enemy.
the enemy.
They are closing in.
Just as
The
Falcon brought
random
an
hand
arrow
of
to
fate
Eldar,
delivers me
we
to
bring
you.
warriors to the front.
We seek the adventure
How
that
can I
only war
help?
can bring. We walk our path.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Vipers, ready to weapons, fully charged.
The orcs are on the move. We are taking damage.
Weapons, fully charged.
We've seen with our eyes.
I
The
foresee
burden of
their
leadership
destruction.
lies with
Fully
us.
charged.
We are taking
It
damage.
is easily done. Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Falcon at your service.
What do you want?
Just as Falcon brought an arrow to Eldar, we bring warriors to the front.
You have need. We strike without fear or
Prism cannons
hesitation.
fully charged. Vipers will bring just as Falcon brought an arrow to Eldar. We bring warriors to the front. Vipers ready to engage the enemy charged.
A fast strike in and out. You have need.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Crush the enemy.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Falcon at your service.
My veins.
Fire prism at the ready. Falcon at your service.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are ready to deliver
We are
death
taking
to the
damage.
enemy.
We can be there instantly. A fast strike in and out. A fast strike in and out.
Falcon at your service. It will be worth the wait. Take us in closer. Vipers ready to sting. Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your service.
We are shadowy
Blood surges through my veins.
Their intent is a weapon distraction. Fully charged.
Veins burn blood surges through my veins.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Once a thriving industrial center.
This world moves so slowly. This world moves so slowly. We sting, then disappear.
Nothing is hidden
Space
from my
Marines
sight.
are here.
Their death comes as prophesied.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are called to battle. We are called to battle. To battle. Danger has found us. We shall win this war. We shall win this war. We are on our way. We appear where command. A fast strike in and out. We sting on, then disappear. We are on our way. Incoming enemy fire. Fast strike in and out.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
are shaped by fate just as we shape it. I will call forth you.
My powers are yours
We
now.
exist to avenge justice.
We shall win this war.
My powers are yours now.
You have need. The enemy is within range.
We are the harbingers of
Mists of
death.
space and time retreat from my mind.
We move through the war as it moves through us.
Many are foes. Few survive. We exist for this purpose alone. Shatter them death.
We are
Our cries are becoming the harbingers of death.
Shall I divine your next move?
We have traveled much darker paths.
What do We are shadowy death. We can be there instantly.
The mists of space and
You
time
cannot imagine
retreat
what
from
we
my
have seen
mind.
with our eyes. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
What do you know
I
of
sense
war?
the enemy. They are closing in.
We move through the warp as it moves through us. We are called to battle. The area under us enemy fire. We shall win this war. We soon, then disappear.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Strike.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter were well entrenched.
You will have what you require.
Go back to the shadows, Eldar. You cannot win here.
You
I
cannot
have already
imagine
seen
what
our
we have
victory,
with our eyes.
humans.
And I
You
respond,
simply
cannot imagine
delay
what we
the
have seen with
inevitable.
our eyes.
The Blood
Build.
Ravens have never
The
bowed before
crossbows
destiny or
and
fate.
I sense
And we
the
won't
enemy.
start now.
They are closing
The Emperor
in.
calls, and we serve.
Shaped by fate,
Seeing
I respond
virtue
to
and
time.
idiocy is the prerogative of the
Command me to
young.
build. Nothing remained unchanged by the music of creation. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are climbing down to the pillar on which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape our hands. Command me to build. It is now in our hands effortlessly. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. You will have what you
What
require.
needs to be done?
Strike quickly while our enemy
The
slumbers.
future is clouded and uncertain.
The first company's with us.
Naturally.
Strike at the enemy
Do
now!
you know of war?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
And here at last,
Waiting here.
what needs to be done?
It is now in our hands. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
How can I help?
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
The future is clouded and
What do you
uncertain.
know of war?
Many are cold.
We
Few
walk the
survive.
path less traveled.
The Falcon has landed. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Has found
The
us.
Falcon has
Many
landed.
are cold. Few survive.
The random hand of fate delivers me to
Weapons
you.
charged. Take us into the thick of it.
We are
The
under
terrain
enemy
matters
fire.
not.
You have need. Let us hunt.
Falcon at your command.
Danger has found us.
Falcon at your service.
We are taking damage.
Give the enemy no quarter. It is easily done. Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your command. Take us into the thick of it. We advance quickly toward the target.
The enemy is at the western gate. Hold fast,
Just as
brothers!
Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. We move with a purpose. It is easily done at your command.
The future seems so clear.
Has found us.
The
We can be there instantly. We appear where commanded.
Yes, that is the way.
My music will shape the wraithbone. I will call it forth from the wall.
It will be done.
We are called to battle. We are on our way.
As you wish.
We can be there instantly. We are called to battle. This world moves so slowly. This world moves so slowly. We are called to battle. We can be there instantly. We are called to battle. We shall win this war. We can be there instantly.
With speed.
You give wise counsel.
We can be there instantly. This world moves so slowly.
The path is clear to me. You give wise counsel.
The enemy is within range.
It is the best course of action. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how. Charge the enemy!
Cleanse them in flames.
Move unseen. Their blood will be spilled.
We are called to battle. We are shadowy
Our
death.
cries herald the coming of great
Do you
pain
know
for our
war?
enemies.
We can be there instantly. We are shadowy death. This world moves
Many
so
are cold,
slowly.
few survive.
As I dream, so shall it be.
How can I help?
We move through the warp as it moves through us. We are called to battle. Or to battle. Danger around us. War. We are shadowy death. The horde has arrived. Waiting here is but a phase of our to battle. A fast strike in and out. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We live to move. This world moves
The enemy cannot
so
hide
slowly.
from my sight.
Quickly, take us
The
to the
enemy
battle.
cannot hide from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
What needs to be done?
We are shadowy death. Our eternal battle. We are dealing damage. A fast strike in and out.
The random hand of fate to let us move.
We are
My
called to
powers
battle
are yours now.
with speed. Strike quickly
The
while our
mists
enemy
of
slumbers.
space and time retreat from my mind.
Chaos sighted. We are called to battle. Incoming enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from my
Strike
sight.
quickly while our enemy slumbers. This world moves so slowly.
The
Danger
mists of
found.
space and time retreat from my mind.
Take us to the battle. We shall win this war. Our shadowy death.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. Show them the fates of their destroyer.
Waiting here.
Many are cold, few survive.
A fast strike in and out. Fall back and reload.
In a foul shrine in the Deimos Peninsula, lost souls.
Look, it changes as I play.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle.
The craft world sings to me.
Your blood will
We are
serve as
taking
any
damage.
other alien.
The craft
Your
world sings to
whispers
me
will
and I
not drive me from my
appreciate
destined
just
course,
as we
Elphas.
shape it.
Oh, I certainly
sings
hope
my
not.
music is
It is your
so
destiny
shall
that
it
has
be.
brought you to me.
Come on, people. My music will shape my fate just as we shape it. Come on, people.
Naturally. We fight because we must.
My music is a code from which whole worlds have been built.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
I knew you would have need of me.
You cannot imagine
do you know of war? Has we found us, then disappear.
Command me to build. We are shadowy death.
To battle!
The Falcon has landed. Just as Falcon brought Alaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Our cries herald the coming of
We
great
walk
pain
our
for
path.
our enemies.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Hold the
As
objective.
I dream, so shall it be.
Just as Falcon brought Alaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Command me to build.
How can I help? All is clear to me now. Fate calls me to my next victory. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
As I dream, so
The
shall it
time
be.
for war is around us.
We are ready to
My
deliver death
foes
to
are
the
yours
enemy.
now.
Falcon at your command.
What do you know of war?
Weapons fully charged.
Retreat to the wall.
It will be worth the wait.
What do you know of war? Quickly, take us to the battle.
Weapons fully charged.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Falcon at your command. We move with a purpose. Unleash the onslaught. Falcon at your command.
Take us to the battle.
Weapons fully charged.
What do you know of
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Their existence is a momentary
Incoming
distraction.
enemy fire has been returned to the fight.
Weapons fully charged. Bringing weapons to bear on the enemy. Falcon at your service. Weapons fully charged. Bringing weapons to bear on the enemy.
Incoming enemy fire.
Strike a decisive blow. Falcon at your command. Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your service.
My foes are yours now.
We are taking damage for
We
our
are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
My powers are yours now.
There is wisdom in your words.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Just as Falcon brought Alaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
So the ancestors decree. No more souls.
Just as Falcon brought Alaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
I obey and proceed.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Falcon at your service.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is being established.
leadership lies with us. We are ready to fight again.
Just as Falcon brought Alaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Strike quickly. while
What
our
needs
enemies
to be
slumber.
done?
We are ready to
Enemy
fight
cannot
again.
hide from
So
my
the
sight.
ancestors decree. Burn away their impurities.
Falcon at your command.
Waiting here is
I
perhaps the
sense
news
the
of our
enemy.
existence.
They are closing
Do
in.
you know of war?
There is wisdom in your
We
words.
walk our path.
We are ready to deliver death to to the enemy. We are ready to deliver
Shall I
death
divine
to
your
the
next
enemy.
move?
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we
What
bring
needs to be
warriors to
done?
the front. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. The terrain matters not. Falcon at your service.
We are taking damage.
Falcon at your command. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Our death serves no cause. Retreat!
Falcon at your command.
They are closing in. I sense the enemy.
You are
They
a
are
true
We are
chief.
ready to deliver
Your
death
sacrifice
to the
will
enemy.
feed the gods, Chaos.
Falcon at your command.
Focus is undone. We must
We
retreat.
are ready to deliver
Enemy
death
cannot
to the
hide
enemy.
from my sight.
It cannot be done! We must retreat!
Although
We move to the wall. Incoming enemy fire through us. We are on our way. We are called to battle.
Shall I divine your next move?
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are called to battle. We are on our way. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are on our way.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are called to battle. We are called to battle. We are under enemy fire. A fast strike in and out. Live to move.
Shall I divine your next move?
Let us live to move. We are shadowy death. What do you
The
know
mists
of war?
of space and time retreat from my mind.
What do you know of war? We are on our way. We move through the war as it moves through us. We are under enemy fire. We are shadowy death. The time for war is nigh.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Shadowy death.
The future seems so clear.
We are called to battle.
What needs to be done?
We live to move. We are on our way.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Incoming enemy fire. We move to the war as it moves through us. We are on our way. We soon then disappear.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Phase of our existence. We are under enemy
You
fire.
give wise counsel. I foresee their destruction.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy.
Quickly take out the battle. The time for war is now.
Vipers ready to sting.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced a When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced a...
My music will shape the Wraithburn. The time for war is now.
Show the ancestors
The craft world quickly to me and I respond in kind.
The random hand of fate delivers
your attack
me
against
to
us
you.
is ill-conceived.
We are the messengers
I
of
choose the
time.
path of war because it is the only one left to me, Alnelshioris of Tau.
War against the greater good is never justified.
Naive child.
Command me to build. Look, we are shaped by his light just as we shape it. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. It is now in our hands. We are taking damage. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. I will pull forth from the dark. Command me to build. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Cut them down.
Quick, we are taking
Your
damage.
song shall be vital.
While our enemies fall.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Command posts. Report. Montcar command post online, Shazo. Crisis suits ready for combat.
The Kion post is safe in the crew quarter.
Time for
We will
war
defend
is
it,
now.
Commander.
Our minds are at your
Excellent.
service.
Send
We
strike
are
teams at
here
the
to
enemy,
exact
but
harsh
protect
vengeance.
your
I
I
positions.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
There is wisdom in your words.
The Falcon has landed.
Waiting here is but a phase of
The
our
future
existence.
seems so clear.
Many are called, few survive.
Shall I divine your next
The
move?
Falcon has landed.
Agreed. Take us to the battle.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Many are called, few
The Falcon
survive.
has landed. Falcon at your service.
As I dream, so shall
Many
it
are
be.
called,
The
few
future
survive.
seems so
Just
clear.
as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. The terrain matters not. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Weapons fully charged.
We are taking damage.
We advance quickly toward the target. Weapons fully charged.
Strike teams, choose your targets and
Take us
attack.
into the thick of it.
We are taking damage.
We move. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. We can strike at your command. We are
Incoming
ready
enemy
to
fire.
deliver death to the enemy. We move with a purpose. Falcon at your command. Falcon at your command.
A communications alert. Capture it, and our hidden enemies will reveal themselves to us.
You won't take Unity Plaza so easily, Eldar.
I long ago surrendered hope of anything being easy, Commander. Still, we shall prevail this day.
We bring warriors.
When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced attack and
We move with a purpose. Falcon, at your service. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Take us into the thick of it at your service. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Incoming enemy fire.
Just as Falcon brought Naris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. We are not quickly toward the
Strike
target.
teams, choose your targets and attack.
We move with a purpose, fully charged. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Danger has found us.
Falcon, at your service. We move with a purpose.
A communications array.
We are
Capture
taking
it, and
damage.
our hidden enemies will reveal themselves to us.
You won't take Unity Plaza so easily, Eldar.
I long ago surrendered hope of anything being
We are
easy,
ready to
Commander.
deliver death to the
Still,
enemy.
we shall prevail.
Just as Falcon brought Naris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Incoming enemy
The
fire.
terrain matters not. Falcon, at your command. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We are taking damage.
Take us in closer.
Crisis teams, engage the enemy.
Falcon,
Your
at your
fated
command.
time has arrived.
The terrain matters not.
Melchioress of Tau.
The fates have not spoken yet,
Falcon brought Naris to Eldanesh.
Fire warriors and warriors, Eldar.
My
Protect
powers
our
are
enemy
yours
at
now.
all costs.
I have lost my mission. I need assistance. It will be done.
We live to move.
Shall I divine your next
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
My powers are yours now.
We will live to move. We are taking damage.
Vipers ready to sting. Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Bringing weapons to bear on the enemy. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We move through the war as it comes to us. What demons of war? Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle into the council. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
the full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus.
Is the distort weapon ready?
Yes, Vasya. Carry this weapon into the bowels of these catacombs, and you may eliminate these Necrons once and for all.
I see great strife between now and then, Harlequin, but I shall not fail.
But Tortius, it is too dangerous. Were you to fall to the enemy, you cannot continue.
Then I shall not fall, Harlequin. I will live to fight another day.
Command today. Danger has found show me a place that is ready to move to the Eldar. Quickly, take us to the battle. We can be there instantly.
The loathsome energies of the Catan flow through that structure. We must destroy it before it reaches full power.
We are deathless interlopers. Under the shadow of the beacon of unlife, the fallen rise again.
Strike quickly while our enemies run. We move through the warp as it moves through us.
All who love life fear the risk. We deliver death from afar.
Incoming enemy fire. Waiting here is the freeze of our existence.
Toldir, I have seen terrible things hidden in these catacombs.
I have had the visions as well, Harlequin. I shall dispatch rangers to scout those areas.
We are taking damage.
We have found a group of dormant Necron monoliths. They must be destroyed before they rise to oppose us.
Strike quickly while our enemies
heavy
slumbers.
weapons to crush the enemy. Direct us to the front line.
We are under enemy fire.
Vipers ready to sting.
We are doom incarnate. All who know how destroys agents on this plane. We are the dealers of death.
Strike while our enemy slumbers.
We have mastered the art of destruction. We deliver death from afar. We are doom incarnate. We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Waiting here is the freeze of our existence. We shall win this war. We are on our way. We are called to battle. We appear where command. We are on our way. This world moves so slowly. We are called to battle. We are called to battle. We move through the warp as it moves through us. We appear where command. We move through the warp as it moves through us. This world moves so slowly. We are called to battle. This world moves so slowly.
We are doom incarnate. The Destroyer
return to
guides
defend
us.
the
We
craft
bring
world.
heavy weapons to crush the enemy. The Destroyer guides us as you command. We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We are the dealers of death.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
My powers are yours now.
Our minds work as one. Incoming enemy fire. The burden of leadership lies with us. Let us play our part. Over. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are ready to
Mists of
fight
space
again.
and time retreat from my mind.
Whole worlds have been built.
My music will shape away, burn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
All who love life fear the Reaper.
I will call it forth from the warp.
We have mastered the art
The
of
warp called
destruction.
us, but we return to
We
the fight.
are the dealers of death. We are the dealers of death.
This is over.
Take us within range of the enemy. We deliver death from afar. We deliver death from afar, as you command. We have mastered
We
the
are ready
art
to
of
fight
destruction.
again. What do you know of war?
You have need. We are under
I knew
enemy
you would
fire.
have need of
It is over.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We will go our separate ways here.
Alive, nothing is hidden from my sight. Their death is assured.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We live to move. We are ready to fight again. What do you know of war? Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle.
We are the dealers of death. All who love life fear that we are the Destroyer's agents on this plane, as you command.
I sense the enemy. They are closing
Our
in.
blade shall
I
form an
will join the
impassable
dance
wall.
of death.
Me to build. Danger has found us.
Quickly, take us to the battle. The universe could be held.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
We seek the adventure
We
that
bring
only
heavy
war can
weapons to
bring.
crush the enemy. We have mastered the art of destruction.
You called us back. Danger has found
What
us.
do you know of war? We move through the war
move.
as it moves through us. We think, then disappear.
The future seems so clear.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build.
Shall I divine your next move? We fight because we must.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are on our way. We are on our way. We appear where commanded.
We are under
right
enemy
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
What do you know of war?
We are taking damage.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are on our way.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are under enemy fire.
We are doom incarnate.
Shall I divine your next move?
The burden of leadership lies with us. We are shadowy death.
Naturally. Shall I divine your next move? I will join
The
the
time
dance
for
of death!
war is nigh. Danger has found us.
Quickly,
Incoming enemy fire.
hidden from my sight.
As I dream, so shall it be. I'll follow the purity of faith.
Incoming enemy fire.
Shall I divine your next
What
move?
do you know of war? What do you know of war?
Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
Darkness veils your eyes and dulls your senses.
I knew you would have
Before the beacon of the deceiver,
Incoming enemy
we
fire.
are like deadly shadows, hidden from your sight.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
A fast strike in and out.
The random hand of all the Necrons buried in these tunnels have already exited. If we can find another access, we may move through them as we do through the webway.
As it moves through us. To battle.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We move through the warp as it moves through us. A fast strike in and out. It has found us.
The future seems so clear.
Fully materialized and prepared for war. What do you know of war? We lose to move. Incoming enemy fire. War. We lose to move.
Shall I divine?
Incoming enemy fire.
What needs to be done?
We fully materialized and prepared for war. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds are built. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
The future is clouded and uncertain. I knew you would have need of me. Their death is assured! Their death is assured! Naturally.
Incoming enemy fire.
Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
All machines serve the Catan in the end. Bring your vehicles before the beacon of the Void Dragon, and watch as they turn against you.
Our minds are at your service. We are in agreement.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy.
Incoming enemy fire.
Fighters ready to stand.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The future seems so...
Your song shall guide you. I will sing of fire songs now.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We live to move. Quickly, take us to the battle.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. They cannot escape their fate.
War? Danger has found us. What do you know of war?
We are doom incarnate.
We are
We
shadowy
bring
death.
heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Incoming enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole incoming enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Death.
We live to move. This world moves so slowly. We are shadowy death.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Nothing is hidden from my sight. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how. Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
Time itself bends to the will of the Catan, fools. Come before the chronometron beacon and be frozen into the stillness of death.
Danger has found us.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death.
I knew you would have need of me.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We appear where commanded. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death.
The future seems so clear.
What do you know of war?
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
What do you know of war?
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We move through the wall, and it moves through us. Incoming enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. We live to move. We are called to danger has found us. We can be there instantly. We are on our way.
I will enjoy delivering their destruction. Shall I divine your next move?
To move. We appear where commanded. What do you know of war?
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Incoming enemy fire. Quickly, take us to the battle. To battle. We move. To move. To battle. We are taking damage. Quickly, take we are taking damage. To battle. What do you know of war?
My powers are yours now. Show the ancestors my powers are yours now. The future is clouded and uncertain.
We move. To move. Strike quickly for our enemy.
Our death knows no call. Retreat!
Quickly, take us to the battle. We shall
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Shadowy death. Command me to build.
We shall not fail the craft world again.
I will call it forth from you. Strike quickly.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
To battle. Waiting here the war phase of our return to the fight. We are shadowy.
Our doom incarnate.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Falcon at your service. We can strike a
We are
decisive
taking
blow.
damage.
How can I help?
What do you know of war? While our enemy fires.
We are the Destroyer's agents on
Danger
this plane.
has found us.
Falcon at your command.
We are shadowy death.
Our doom incarnate.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are on
I
our
knew
way.
you would have need of me.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are under enemy fire. Is but a phase of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We appear where commanded. This world moves so slowly. We live to move. We are shadowy death. Quickly, take us to the battle.
At your service.
Danger has found us.
Weapons fully charged.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
At your command. Falcon at your command. The terrain matters not.
We are taking damage.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Falcon at your service. Weapons fully charged. Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your command. It is easily done. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
To move. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are taking damage. We sting, we then disappear. What do you know of war? We can be there instantly. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Weapons fully charged. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. Weapons fully charged.
Danger has found us.
Falcon at your service. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Quickly, take us to the battle. This world moves so slowly. We are on our way. A fast strike in under enemy fire. We sting, then disappear. We are on our way. We are called to battle.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh,
quickly,
we
take us
bring
to the
warriors
battle.
to the front.
We are taking damage. What do you know of war?
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
Incoming enemy fire. Death. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We appear where commanded. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We sting, then disappear.
Falcon at your service. Take us in closer.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We live to move. We are called to battle. We can be there instantly. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are on our way.
Falcon
We are
at your
under
command.
enemy fire.
Their existence is a momentary distraction.
We are under enemy fire.
We advance quickly toward the target.
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
It will be worth the wait.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are shadowy death. We can be there instantly. We are shadowy. Danger has found us. What do you know of war? We are taking damage. What do you know of war?
Falcon at your service. We move with a purpose. Falcon at your command.
We bring heavy
We are
weapons
taking
to
damage.
crush the enemy.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Incoming enemy fire. We are shadowy death. We are on our way. We are shadowy death.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring
The
warriors to the
mists
front.
of space and time retreat from my mind.
We walk our path.
We are the messengers of doom.
We live to move. We incoming enemy fire as it moves through us. We are called to battle. We can be there instantly. This world moves so slowly. We shall win this war. We are here where commanded. We move through the warp as it moves through us.
We are doom incarnate.
We are under enemy fire.
Shall I divine your next move? The future is clouded and uncertain.
Viper's ready to engage the enemy.
What do you know of war? Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. This world moves so slowly. We are called to battle. We appear where commanded. We are on our way. We move through the warp as it moves through us. We appear where commanded.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Strike quickly.
What needs to be done? What needs to be done? The path is clear to me. For our ancestors.
Take us to the battle.
The future seems so clear. The ruins have been passed.
The distortion bomb is prepared. See Farsia Toldia to the surface before it detonates.
The enemy. They are closing in.
What?
You will never leave these catacombs.
We arrive, as predicted.
Far.
We return to defend the craft while our enemy slumbers. We move through the warp as it moves through us.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We move through the warp as it moves through us. The orcs are on the move. We are taking damage. Where commanded. We appear where commanded.
Vipers ready to sting. Take us
What
into
do
the
you
thick
know
of
of
it.
war? We are on our way. Quickly, take us to the battle has found us.
Vipers ready to
We
sting.
are shut. We shall win this war while our enemies slumber.
Those opposing Warlord Gorgut's headhunters' green tide face the same.
Look, it changes as I play.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
You, Eldar, are starting to be a real pain, you know that?
Our task here is too important to let one such as you derail it. Shall I do something next move?
Did you say something, Eldar? I couldn't hear for all that hot air you was blowing.
Your infantilism is boundless, Orc.
And she still won't shut it.
How can I help? Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Incoming enemy fire.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
It is now in our hands to build.
We have done as
What needs to be done?
To battle.
Ready to sting.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are called to battle.
The future seems so clear.
We are the messengers of doom.
Naturally.
Vipers ready to sting. Weapons fully charged.
What needs to be done?
Hear the judgment of the Council. We return to defend the craft world.
The future seems so clear.
The time for war is
Vipers
now.
ready to engage the enemy.
What needs to be done?
We are on our way.
Has landed. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
I sense the enemy.
The time
They are
for
closing
war
in.
is nigh. Our minds work as one. We walk our path.
Has landed.
The time for war is
The
nigh.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
The time for war
My
is
powers
nigh.
are yours now.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
By shadowy death.
Vipers ready to engage the Estes Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Falcon at your service will bring quick death to the enemy. Falcon at your service. Take us into the Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Brought Anaris to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front. Vipers will bring weapons
Incoming
to
enemy
be
fire.
charged.
Get crushers! He's coming for ya!
We are ready to deliver death by
What you doing, Rocket Rangers? He's coming for ya!
Enemy fire.
Vipers will bring quick death. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. It will be worth Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. We are ready to deliver death
Danger
to the enemy.
has found us.
Squig us loose! Clear out, boys!
Fully charged.
Oh, no!
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Here they come, foot stompers! Keep the trainer safe! I don't want no squigging stomping our boys!
Weapons fully charged.
You burner boy gits! They's right there! Get a burning!
Justice Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front. We can strike a Falcon at your service. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The enemy cannot hide
are
from
ready
my
to deliver
sight.
death
My
to the
powers
enemy.
are yours now. What needs to be done?
Falcon, at your service.
How can I help?
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Nothing hidden from my sight.
Let's see if I can get me some of your pointy skulls for me stick.
Your ill-begotten invasion ends now, Orc.
Quickly.
You Eldar is mighty proud of your big
The
words, you
random
know.
hand of fate. Knowledge brings power with it, barbarian. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
There is no extra cost.
How can I help? Shall I come?
The alien mind is strange and mysterious, and Farseer Taldir proved this once again upon her conquest of Cronus. The Eldar had broken all who stood before them, driving back men, alien, and heretics alike. Cronus was theirs. However, instead of securing their hold on the world, or enacting some final gambit, they simply vanished, like the ghosts of legend. The Eldar returned to their ship, the Vision of Lilith, which evaded all attempts to track its exit from the Cronus system. Taldir left behind her a planet in anarchy, littered with the corpses of her enemies, and destined to become a lawless backwater for centuries to come. Perhaps that had been her intention all along. Perhaps Cronus itself, and the warlords who might have arisen there, were the threat Taldir had long foreseen, and finally defeated. The truth, like the Farseer's ultimate fate, remains a mystery.